I'm like, you know what? I'm finna come over there, come outside. Yeah, mind you, I'm a fucking block away. So I get in the car, I rotate over there. And he like, no, cause you just finna fucking yell at me and woo 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 and this, that, and the third. I'm like, just bring your motherfucking ass outside. I said, if you gon' talk, talk. I'm not gonna lie, that sex was amazing. Oh my God. Like, I had thought I had a really good sexual encounter with somebody before. Like, everybody got their personal headmaster. You know, somebody who just bobbing. And if you gonna ever get head from somebody, that's the person you want it from. You on good terms, bad terms, you gonna be like, look, nigga, we friends, we cool until after. Come on, nigga, get it so we can do it after. That was and that's how I knew my feelings was getting into it. Because for sex, I'm not like that. I can, well, you know what? I am like that. I can't even lie. I am like that. I was never really one who could just have sex with random, arbitrary people. And that's kind of like what he was. Even though we had connected and we had talked and we was texting and we on social media for a month, he was still a person that I did not really know like that. At least not in person. So for me to do this, it was really like out there. Like normally if I'm having sex with somebody, that is a person I'm in a relationship with. I'm normally not just having sex with somebody just for the hell of it. But I'm not doing that. So for me to want him, I'm just like, damn. And it's not like he wasn't my type, because he was very much so my type. He was just small. He was compact. That's why he's slim thick. He was compact. I want to say slim thick might be 5'6.5", 5'7", maybe 5'7.5", but he ain't no taller than that. He might weigh maybe 180 and like 210. And if I want to say, I remember him telling me he is in the 200s, but on him you could not tell it. You really couldn't see it. You like, where? In that ass? That's the only place it is. Or in them lips, because he got real big, luscious, sexy lips. Like it's in there or the ass somewhere, but it ain't on or somewhere else. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But it's like, nigga, you can't really tell. So we have that time, and I get up the next morning because I spent the night with him, and we cuddling and we holding each other, and I'm just like, damn. Like normally if I kick it with a dude, I can't go to sleep at their house like that. Normally I'm asleep, but I'm not asleep. I'm basically just laying there with my eyes closed because I'm not resting. I'm not in that state of sleep where you knew when you went to sleep, I was still conscious of everything. So I knew everything that was still going on around me. Normally. With him, I was knocked the fuck out. I was knocked the fuck out. Like I was extremely comfortable with him. And like in the last video, we have been recently connecting back with each other. It's not on the lines of anything specific or nothing like that, but it's like hi, bye. I am looking into apartments, hopefully if I don't lose my fucking job, which some more motherfucking tea I'm gonna spill on this shit. And for the company, if I do leave the company, because they're supposed to be laying people off, if I do leave the company, there's going to be a fucking rant. I promise you, a fucking rant, because it's some trifling bullshit that they doing. But anyway, let's get back to Slimthick. So I get up the next morning and he like, well, I got interviews and this, that, and the third. And he did do some typical fuckboy shit. Like I knew he didn't have a car. I knew he didn't have a car, because technically right now I didn't have a car at that time. And I still don't now. I'm trying to get my car in 2 weeks. I knew he did not have a car, but he asked me for money. It wasn't like he said, can I have $10 or nothing like that. He was like, look, I got some job interviews to get to. I just need, a little bus fare. He was like, do you have $3? He was like, I don't have to take the money from your hand. And at first he stopped himself and was like, you know what, I'm not going to ask that, because I don't know you like that. Woo, woo, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, if you're going to ask, just ask. And he asked for the little bus fare money. And I wasn't comfortable with it, but I wasn't offended. And I didn't give it to him because at the end of the day, I had a car sitting right outside. So I'm like, okay, how about I just take you? So we're driving, and I see him thumbing through his phone, and he was just like, look, man, what are we doing? He was like, as passionate as shit was yesterday, he was just like, my feelings is gonna get mixed up, and you can't play with my emotions. So what are we doing? Y'all know me. I'm locking it down. You can't give it to me too good, and I'm not trying to keep it. That's mine. You can't give it away. No, it's mine. I'm claiming it. I'm claiming you. That's it. That's it. That's all. Me and you. We together. We together. I'm your new man. Hey. And if I was to ever like bring him on the channel, he'd be like, yeah, you did say that. You did say that. I'm like, oh, hell no. Hell no, you ain't giving it up. That's my lockdown. Lockdown. I done locked this shit down. That's definitely the Taurus in me that's gonna put a lock on. I'm gonna put a lock on it. That is mine. You shouldn't have put it down that good. You shouldn't have. You shouldn't have. You shouldn't have. He is the only person that I know sexually can bitch me out. Like for real, for real. Y'all ever seen Soul Man when Bernie Mac was getting ahead and he was doing all that hollering and shit? Like, that's me when I'm with this nigga. Like, that is me. I'm just like, you know what? Lock down. It's mine. It's mine. That's the way I'm finna go with it. So we dating. We have a good time together when we see each other though. Now mind you, I explained to y'all that he stays on the other block. Still stays on the other block. He stays on the other block. He stays right across, not across, you might as well say across the street, but it's on the other side. So after this whole encounter with him, I had another fucked up encounter at the job I was working at this down the street. And I hate this fucking place. I hate this fucking place with a passion. There will come a story time where I know I'm not going to do it because I've binged recording so that I have my videos ready to go. Because y'all, I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to try to do it on the schedule. So when I feel it, I'm posting it. I know I'm definitely going to post every week, but I'm going to post it. I'm going to post it because I'm letting y'all know who Perfectly Flawed is. I'm giving you myself. That's what I'm giving you. And I'm going to post every week. So we dating, and then we do spend some time together. We spend a decent amount of time together, and then I don't see you. And I know your ass don't have no fucking job. You don't have a fucking job. The fucking job interviews you had, you left your other job thinking that this job was 100% secure. And it wasn't secure. The shit fell through. So you don't have no fucking job. Now, he do hair, but he ain't got no license. He don't do hair in no shop. Now, he wasn't doing hair as much as time as me and him were not spending together. So once I wasn't working at this place no more, if I don't have no job and you don't have no job, I don't see no reason why we are not. You stay across the fucking street. Why are we not seeing each other? Why are we going 4-5 days without seeing each other, speaking to each other? I'm not understanding that. You asked me what we were doing. I told you. And I don't think I was asking too much. So the first issue that we had in our relationship was I don't have an issue with a nigga keeping their social networks. But he didn't have a phone at this time either. He did have a phone because I initially had the number to it, but the phone ended up breaking and he didn't have a job. He couldn't replace it. So we would mostly talk on Facebook. So I had a little phone laying around and I'm not using the motherfucker. So I gave him the phone and I'm like, look, long as you're around the internet connection, we'll be able to keep in contact with each other because you can do it through Facebook with the call-in and the video messaging, all of that. So I give him the phone and I don't know if he downloaded a specific app to the phone. Now it's the issue that I was having was, and mind you, it was a dating app. The issue that I was having was not so much that you didn't download it, because if I couldn't get in contact with him by his phone, then I might shoot him a message, a text message, or I might shoot him a message on the app or whatever. If you in a relationship with me, and I don't have an issue with you keeping your social network apps on your phone, I do not have that issue. But if I'm trying to contact you through whatever means I know how to get in contact with you, and then I look to see if you on that motherfucking social network app and that shit say online, that's what I have a fucking issue with. That's what I have a fucking issue with. So when I tried to contact him and I couldn't contact him, and then I shoot you a message on this social networking app, this dating hookup app, I shoot you a message on this app, and I don't hear from you for a day, now the wheels is turning in my head. Now I'm not fucking with it. Now I'm not fucking with it. Now I'm not fucking with you. I don't have time for this shit. So I broke up with him. We were friends on Facebook. I deleted him on Facebook. I sent him a message. I'm like, hey dude, I'm cool on you. I ain't got time for this shit. We shouldn't have this issue starting off this fast. We shouldn't have an issue where you live across the fucking street and I don't fucking see you and you don't have a job, and I don't understand this shit. And I didn't think that I was asking too much. Maybe I was. I did kind of get to the realization of it was certain things that he did in the beginning before we initially had sex, before we started dating, and it's like you was already doing this. So we broke up. He contacted me back and he was like, you know what, it's not like that, woo woo woo, this, that, and the third. Now mind you, we never had that whole social networking app issue again. So we back together, we cool, but it's still real sporadically that I'm seeing him. And I'm like, when I say something to him about it, he immediately took offense to the shit, like I'm trying to control some shit that he's doing. I'm not trying to control your fucking actions. The fucked up part about it is the time that I did get to spend with him, it was always a motherfucking friend that's tagging along. I'm not gonna lie, I'm extremely selfish with shit like that. If I'm already not seeing you, if I already got to the point to where I'm like, okay, when I see you, but I still don't understand how we together. I see you when I see you. I don't understand that. I don't, if we together. But it's always some motherfucking friends tagging along, and a god sister, and a crazy ass friend's mama coming and kicking, his mama coming beating and kicking and hollering at the motherfucking door and buzzing the motherfucking bell all crazy and shit over $10 that we don't owe this bitch. We don't owe her the motherfucking $10. She looking for her daughter, which is his best friend. And I'm just like, you know, I don't have time for this extra ass shit. I really don't. So we ended up breaking up again. I broke up with him again. Now we fast forward, and so I ended up getting these fucked up drunk messages on Facebook, and I could tell this motherfucker was drunk because the shit didn't make no fucking sense. It didn't make no type of sense. The shit had all these like he got K's and J's and L's and Z's and words. Those are not letters that are real common in a lot of words. Like Z's and Q's and shit. Like, no. Not in everyday people talking. So I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? He like, you ain't never care about me. You ain't never want to be with me. And this, that, and the third. And this is me, like, you know what, taking letters out. Like, I got dyslexia and rearranging the motherfuckers. That's how I'm figuring out what the fuck he talking about. Because I done drunk text motherfuckers when they drunk before. And I'm able to read through or whatever. So I'm basically surmising what the fuck he was sending to me. And I'm just like, you know what? I don't have time for a nigga who don't have time for me. Only thing I'm asking is to spend time with you. That's it. I'm not asking to be up underneath you every motherfucking day. I'm asking for one, to spend time with you. Two, when I do spend time with you, I don't have to share my time with you with every fucking body else in your life. That's the only thing that I'm asking. I don't make you share your time with me with the people that are in my life. I don't do that. Your time with me is for you and you alone. That's it. I'm not trying to make this motherfucking group shit with every fucking body else that's important in my life. I'm not making you share your time with me with them. I'm not. So we had that issue again, and because he was drunk texting me some crazy shit, and I'm trying to figure out why he's so drunk and why he's so in his feelings about the shit, because just a couple of days ago he was cool with, you know, with the way the situation went. So then I'm like, I'm like, you know what? I'm finna come over there, come outside. Yeah, mind you, I'm a fucking block away. So I get in the car, I rotate over there. And he like, no, cause you just finna fucking yell at me and woo 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 and this, that, and the third. I'm like, just bring your motherfucking ass outside. I said, if you gon' talk, talk. So he come outside and he is drunk as fuck. Like, I ain't never seen nobody drink a whole, I wanna say he had a pint of Hennessy and just drank the whole motherfucking bottle, just gulping that bitch. And I'm like, damn. So he was upset about a completely different situation, which I could definitely understand it. But I still wasn't, I didn't verbalize 100% everything on how I felt on our situation because the situation that he was so upset about was so detrimental. And that's the only reason why I didn't verbalize 100%. But I did let him know, like, look, nigga, I'm not finna deal with a motherfucker playing with my time. If you gonna be with me, be with me. Stop playing with my motherfucking time. Because once I get back to working, I'm not going to have this time. I'm not going to have this time to devote to you because I'm going to be 8 hours at a motherfucking job. Like, you need to get with it or get gone. Stop fucking playing with my time. My time is the most valuable thing to me because that's some shit that I cannot get back. When people waste your life, you waste years or hours or days or months on a motherfucker who don't care. And that's not what I'm inspiring to do with my life. I want to spend the time with somebody that I love and care about. And they love and care about me and they give me the same things that I give them. That's what I'm looking for. That's what it is that I want out of a relationship. Not a see you and I see you type deal. So we do end up getting back together. We're going to fast forward. Now we did end up breaking up again. I broke up with him again. Now mind y'all, this is the third time. And it was because it was the same repetitive issue that we were having, that not spending time together. You ain't got no fucking job. You don't have no fucking viable excuse for why we don't spend a day out of the week together, 2 days out of the week together. I didn't think that was a lot to ask for. Maybe it was. You are the busiest. And if you're watching this, you were the busiest non-working motherfucker I had ever met in my life. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? I'm not trying to monopolize your time, but you got plenty of it. I can't get 2 days out of that time? Really, I can't get 2 days out of that time. So that was my biggest issue with the shit. And I'm just like, you know what? I don't have time for this. I'm not finna keep wasting my fucking time with you when I can be putting this time and effort into somebody who really, really matters to me. And I'm not saying that you don't. But you're not showing me that I matter to you. So I'm like, you know what, dude? I'm cool on you. I'm good. And I'm not going to keep having this repetitive ass issue. See, me, I'm the type of person that I don't like to argue in relationships. We can discuss shit and we can debate. But I'm not going to fucking argue with you because I'll walk away quick as fuck. Now, I couldn't 100% process my feelings about him. But I was kind of like, you know what? I'm over it. Even though I wasn't, I wanted to be. So I just walked away. Now, 40-year-old plus fuckboy comes into the equation. He contacts me. I ain't doing shit. Even though I have broke up with Slimthick, I kind of wanted him to just read between the lines. I didn't want to still have to be that nigga beating a dead horse, telling you like, look nigga, I'm not trying to control your life. I'm not trying to just keep you 100% under me. I just want more of your time. That's it. The time that you devoting to this fucking best friend of yours who ain't got no motherfucking job. She got 4 motherfucking kids to occupy her goddamn time. And my nigga is always with her. Like, I don't get that. And I don't have an issue with you having your friends. And I don't have an issue with a nigga going out. I don't have that issue. So, why can't you do that with me? I understand that they gonna get Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Can I get Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? That's it. That's all I'm asking. If they gonna get them 4, let me get them first 3. And let me get them first 3 that is not interrupted by them. Because they already got 4. They already got 4 of the motherfucking days of the week.